Next thing I don't know. Yeah. Top of the morning, afternoon, and the evening to you, whoever you may be, wherever you may be watching or listening. It's your boy AntMoe, trapping out of Bando. Yeah. Hey, let me eat with your big baby. And welcome to Wayne's World, man. It's my middle name. I'm just dropping videos. I'm just being honest with you. I got time, I got opportunity, and I want to give you guys content. I want to talk about Kanye. Kanye Titter. Kanye's been the topic of everybody's conversation. So let's not act like this is new. It's not new. It may be old to some people, but to many of you who think that he's turned a corner, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but we will discuss it. So let's just take a little tour. All right, let's go back. Let's go back in the gap, okay? And this is for the people who like Doughboy, who I love and respect you, my G, but you can't be so lopsided about stuff. I think in our culture, man, we're sensationalists. So we're either way up here or way down here. We either love people to death and we champion them and we love everything they do, or we canceling them. The cancel culture, as I've heard people say before. And I just don't understand it. I feel like people's evidence of who they are, the fruit that they bear, is you can't deny it, okay? It doesn't mean that people don't make mistakes or make bad decisions or do dumb things. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, don't lie to me. You'll hear me say this on a whole bunch of stuff. Don't sell me poop and tell me it's ice cream, because I don't believe you, fam. I know it's poop. It stinks, okay? So that's what Kanye has pretty much done. Going way back, let's see, college dropout and the graduation, all that was dope, right? And then he got into dark twisted fantasy, which some people think is the best, or heartbreak, 808s and heartbreaks and Yeezus and all of this music that he's dropped that was complete trash. Not to mention a clothing line that's complete trash that looks like dad slave wear. I've never liked a pair of Yeezys. That's just me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I just think that Yeezy Boost, all that stuff was trash, fam. Red Octobers were maybe the best ones. I don't know. But for whatever the reason, we have got to a place where we love Kanye. He could do no wrong. And now we're in a place where, fam, you've disappointed a lot of us. Number one, we put too much hope into people. Okay, when pastors do wrong, what do? We leave churches. We lament the fact that these men are men. They're not angels in the flesh. They're not, you know, something higher than what they should be. They are pastors. They are preachers. We just, listen, people are going to fail you in life, and that's just a fact, and you deal with it. And you just hope that you minimize the level in which they fail you on, but the fact is they're going to fail you, okay? And I wrote notes, but I'll scan over them, but I feel like I just should come off the cuff with that thing. Sorry, I got a message from Rachel. I don't know why. I thought I responded. It's weird. But anyway, that didn't throw me off, fam. But yeah, I took notes, but I'd rather go off the cuff because I work the best off the cuff, fam. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. A lot of the times, I want my YouTube to be a melting pot of content. I don't want it to be just religious or just sports or just recent events. Like, that's not who I am. I am more than just any one topic that we could talk about. And you guys should get more than that. So I appreciate y'all for watching and for sharing and for commenting and liking and all that dope stuff to grow the channel. So let me just take a look at what I put. Kanye West, we don't believe you, bro. You can't just go do, like, it's so weird because I can't invite people over to the house on Sunday, put Marvin Gaye on, put his greatest hits on, have everybody sing and hold hands and say, y'all like that, huh? That was church. That ain't church. Nigga, we don't believe you. Like, you sound stupid. You sound retarded and deaf and dumb. Like, matter of fact, excuse me, I'm not trying to say anything about people who may be in that arena, but I'm just saying, like, you sound crazy, bro. Like, you know that's not church, right? Like, not to, okay, we'll get into that. But shame on you or anybody who believes that this is real. That Kanye is really, just because you can give me facts about how people have used the same music that you use to pump death and destruction, or, you know, what is it when you pimp women out, or you, what's the word? When you use, I forgot the term, I'm gonna be honest with you. But basically you have been sexually explicit and talked about different things that degrade women. And so for you to try to now give me a backhanded story about how 808s hit and how they, you know, how the vibrations and different things hit different chakras, and like, I ain't even trying to get that deep with you, fam. I just want you to understand that we don't believe you, and people who are trying to champion you because their friends sing in your choir on Sunday where the not real church is happening doesn't mean I believe you and you're full of it. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is that he's just thirsting for attention, as he normally does. He is a thirst whore. Like, he wants people to look at him and to make him feel relevant and important. And a lot of the time, the stuff that he was saying in that interview that he did with the one old white guy, like, it was just, like, it was kind of like, I get what you're saying, but you're still full of bullcrap. Like, you ever, like, hear somebody explain why they did something dumb, and you're like, no, I understand what you're saying, but you're still stupid. Like, that's what it pretty much sounded like to me. Like, Kanye can give you a whole bunch of reasons why he's done dumb things, but it doesn't excuse the fact, fam. Like, you're still responsible for moving the culture. You speak on behalf of a lot of people who won't ever be able to be in the arena that you're in, and I just think that it's proselytizing. You're really pimping people out. You're pimping the culture out to get some bread, kind of like your brother OJ, but whatever. I said he does a great job of raising awareness for mental health and explaining why he has done what he has did, but he still looks and acts very disturbed. He does. Like, I think the biggest thing in the black culture that we do when it comes to mental health is sweep it under the rug and make it act like it doesn't exist. But I believe wholeheartedly that it really does exist, and we all know it exists. But when you take it and, you know, you talk about taking your medicine or maybe not taking your medicine, and we're going to use lighting, which if you look at the interview with Letterman, he talked about, you know, different levels of light and the vibrations. That's fine, but just, you know, don't put out like, everybody is not going to have access to your resources. So put information out there that can be used across the board, because you're going to have hundreds of thousands of people trying to go get light therapy that either can't afford it or don't have access to it, and they're going to not be medicated in the meantime. I've worked in the mental health field before, have family members who dealt with mental illnesses, and it's a real issue that we need to deal with. Now, for my believers who see us on a spiritual level, I agree. But at the same time, for the sake of this argument, like, don't do dumb stuff and then it's always hindsight. You can't go and curse people out and get physically aggressive and you ain't been taking your medicine and then talk about, oh, I wasn't on my medicine and I was trying this, or, well, y'all know I got this going on. No, fam, we don't want to hear excuses on why you are doing a complete 180 from George Bush doesn't care about black people. And you seem so convincing, but even as you look at that situation, it wasn't a mental health issue, but it still seems like you were prying for attention. Like, it's not okay, Kanye. Like, you gotta do better, bro. Like, don't just know better, because when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to throw stones at Kanye, but it's to say, take responsibility for your actions, fam, and really, like, care about the people who are within your grasp and your reach. There are some people that because he wore a Make America Great Again hat and because he supports 45 or supported him in some capacity, they will never deal with Kanye again. And that's the cross you have to bear in being a public figure. But at the same time, like understand that you have to be very calculated in the decisions that you make, because they do affect so many people. So, as I stated earlier, the clothing line is trash, bruh. If he was pushing that in Paris, I wouldn't have let him in either. That was just my honest thought, bro. Like, I don't like your clothing line. It looks trash. It looks very bummy. It looks like well put together bum clothes. And for people to champion that or want to rock that, I think that's just enormously egregious. Like, fam, you can't. Fam, you can't do that to me. Like, I'm not about to cry or nothing. I'm sorry, but it's just nonsense, yo. I just don't like that people are such wave hoppers. Like, nobody has their own identity anymore. It's like we are directly correlating our value and our worth to the people around us and to the things that they deem acceptable. I love Chris Brown to death on a side note. I really do. And I think that he is battling some large demons that he has had to deal with from his childhood and from growing up in the industry. But that Black Pyramid is like, it's like backpacker wear for people who sniff glue. Like, it's not, it's like aesthetically it's not dope. Like, if you just look at it, it's not really dope. Like, let's just stop. But you get a platform and you can push whatever you want. That's cool. Get you one of these Jones. Live elevated, elevated since Club Code. Rooster represents a wake-up call to the culture. That's what we're about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, like, don't continue to give me things that don't really represent positivity or change, or selling a shirt, Kanye, that says Jesus or Holy Ghost on it, and you sell it for $225. You sold a Gildan tee that had Jesus on it for $225. Is that what we're doing? With the socks to match? Bro, that's, like, slap yourself in the back of that turkey neck of yours. That's disrespectful, fam. Let's see. What else do I have? I'm not going to hold you. Listen, I'm not going to hold you, but I'm going to give you a little something to hold you over. You understand what I'm talking about? And it says, I said, you all's relentless following of Kanye demonstrates how a name goes beyond talent, hard work, or morality. Let me read that one more time. You all's relentless following of Kanye demonstrates how a name goes beyond talent, hard work, and morality. We'll see these people stomp somebody out, a woman who's pregnant, but she pushed me or she kicked me in the nuts, and y'all will say, well, you know, man, you know, these superstars, you got to protect them and this and that. And he stomped out a pregnant lady. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, a name cannot supersede talent. A name cannot supersede hard work. A name cannot supersede morality. Like, so now it's okay to you know, do whatever. I'm not even going to put something in a box, but it's not okay to do or represent certain things or to just roll with somebody because now their name is so big that nothing else matters. You know, on the flip side of that, real shortly, I was Ubering and I was talking to these people and they were like, I love Chris Brown, but it's just, you know, I know we're not kind of not fooling with him because of what he did with Rihanna. That was 12 years ago. He did that 12 years ago. He's been extremely apologetic for the things that he's done. He has made moves to better himself. He has not been in a situation like that since. He served his debt to society. He's completed his probation. He has a daughter whom he loves and takes care of. I'm not saying forget everything that he did, but can we forgive the man and stop trying to make it seem like he's not a great talent? It's not just about the talent either, but I'm just saying we pick and choose in society who we want to forgive, who we want to love, who we want to accept. It really took y'all 30 years of people telling y'all about what's that weirdo's name? What Robert Kelly was doing before y'all finally said, all right, we're done with him. And then he still got a black woman coming to bail him out with $100,000. Where you get that money from? Like, we got to stop it, yo. We got to stop it. We have too much of a say to push the culture to allow people stardom to supersede things that we know we wouldn't want for our own children even, or our own family members, that we wouldn't be okay with. Because some of us got some uncles who was touching on people. You know what I'm saying? Who was messing with the young girls. And we was looking at him like, this nigga here is off the chain. But when R. Kelly does it, oh, he can just pay people off. It goes under the rug until he can't run from it anymore. That's just not okay. So I just, the closing argument for me is that I just believe that Kanye is pimping out Jesus for a check, as most pastors could be doing, or laymen, you know, whatever. I understand that I'm not making a broad, like I'm making a broad statement. It's not like jaw dropping to say that, but the reality is, yes, that's what he's been doing. And I'm not even saying that he doesn't have a relationship or had a relationship with God, but he is really exercising some real demons. And we got to acknowledge that and say what we're not going to accept or stand for people continuing to do this. Like, let's just do better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I love y'all. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Continue to, man, listen, go to the very beginning of my YouTube. Look at every video, like it. Comment on it. If you say you trash, just say you trash. I don't care. I just want some feedback from y'all. Share it with your friends. Look at how ugly this man is, and he's so stupid and dumb. I don't like his clothing line. You can say that. That's fine. I just want interaction. Or if you love it, please, by all means, you know, show me some love. Buy something. Continue to watch the videos. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Topics that you might want me to cover. You know what I'm saying? On the podcast as well as in the vlog arena. And I'm going to get it to you. It's just that simple. I'm going to get it to you. I'm going to get it to you. Hey. Anyway. As I always say, man, life is hard enough. So don't just live. Live elevated, big baby.